today. Building that relationship. Building a positive relationship through the arts. What does that mean to you? Building a positive relationship through the arts. What does that mean to you? To build that positive relationship through the martial arts. What does that mean to you? Well, if you ask me, you got to get a code. You got to get a code. You know, when you go to Taekwondo, you know, the code is courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. You know? When you go to church, it might be a little different. The code might be peace, love, joy, meekness, kindness, self-control, faith. You know, when you go to church. If you're in hip-hop, the code is peace, love, safely having fun. You know how many brothers and sisters don't know that? Yeah, but this is how I learned to do it. How I learned to peace. This is how I learned to do it. Through the martial arts. Building a positive relationship through the martial arts. There was a connection that I was seeing. You know, I had started getting more thirsty for the mental knowledge and the spiritual knowledge versus just doing the workouts for 2 and 3 hours. You know what I mean? You got to keep the balance. Bruce Lee told us, this is how you keep the positivity. You know, and if you asking me, if we building that relationship, you know, with the positivity, we got to talk about that prayer too. You know, I didn't think it was no coincidence that Bruce Lee had a different, you know, way than his wife did, but they got along together very well. I think she was Catholic, and he was Taoist. You know what I'm saying, and embracing Eastern and Western philosophy. So, you know, for what it's worth, they had a good relationship. You know, some other stuff came with that. But at least they got along together very well. So I learned that building a relationship, you got to get a creed. You got to get a creed. When we did Taekwondo class, it was peace, love, joy, safely having fun. Excuse me. Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. That's what it was. You know, and use it in your life. When I went to the other dojo, it was different. It was different. Life is a gift, accept it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is an opportunity, take it. Life is a song, sing it. So, listen, let's sing that song right now. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Yeah, y'all know that song? And listen, when you're building that positive relationship through the martial arts, I learned that there's a connection between just defending yourself. You got to know that, but you got to know how to defend yourself in the spirit too. You know, I'll tell you more about that later or when you ask. But yeah, yes, that's part of the programming. You got to get rid of the fear. You talking about building positivity through the martial arts? You got to deal with any fear. Yeah, you got to knock that fear out. Knock the fear out. Then you practice the blocks. So I'm just giving you a little bit on my journey today. We are going to be multitasking. I'm just not going to sit here talking, but we're going to do some walking. You know, since we're talking about building a positive relationship through the martial arts, you know, you also got to know how to also do something that I'm going to be sharing with you. You got to know how to do program design. You got to know how to build a workout. Thank you so much for your comments. You got to know how to build. Then you can save some money. You know how to build it. You don't have to, let's just say you can't get to the gym. Then you got to know how to build so that you can do what? Go over there, work out right in your crib. Work out at your job for a few minutes. Work out on a pole. Get a tree. You already know what it be. So I'm going to show you right now how to do that. We're going to be doing a workout right here. Or maybe I should wait till the next video. What y'all want? Y'all want to build it right now? Okay, come on, because this is just positivity. The mind work with the behind. So I'm just not gonna sit here and talk to you about the mind and the spirit. Let's let's get into this workout, okay? Because it's all connected. So I have a book here. I like to get creative. Now, building a positive relationship through the martial arts. Also with me is creativity because you got God in you. It's creativity. So check this out. I got 3 different books. I'm not even gonna let y'all see the the title, the book title. But check this out. We got 3 different books right here. We're gonna make a workout right on the spot. Know how to build you a workout. Once again, if you're over 40, 30 seconds work and then 30 seconds rest, okay? So I got the book right here. And we're gonna go through it real quick and we're gonna build the workout right on the spot. Right on the spizot. Excuse my. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna look at the content first. And I'm gonna get my numbers. Now, whenever you're working out, you know you got your sets and reps. But right now, I'm taking the numbers from the content. Right now, since we're talking about building a positive relationship through the martial arts, that's dealing with mind. So what in here is telling me about the mind? We're gonna see right now from this great book right there. Boom. Armored mind. Armored mind that connect to the behind. That should have been the first chapter, actually. Because once again, when you're dealing with the mindset, the first thing that you got to deal with when you're defending yourself, or you're doing your martial arts, or even your spiritual martial arts, you got to deal with getting rid of fear and any negativity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to get rid of that stuff. All right? When you got to fight versus flee. Now, it's a time for everything. But truth hurts, okay? This, that. That's my favorite chapter right there. That's going to be my favorite chapter. So we got number 5. So now I'm going to go to this one. And I am going to get a number 5. I'm going to get a number 5. Do I see a number 5? Yeah, that's one number 5. But let me see if I get another one. That's an 8. Yeah, there's some good moves in there, right? That's some good moves, right? All right. Well, let's go with this one. This one is pretty good. I like that. You see? So you see what it be? If you don't have nothing to lift, get some water in your hands. Get some water in your hands. Get some 2-pound weights, 3-pound, 5-pound weights. Okay? But you could do this move right here. Okay? Or you could do something else if you don't have no weights to put in your hands. Some people also could just use their hands and just go up and just do a lot more reps. So this is pretty cool. The bar got enough weight in it. And let's just say that was my workout. Now, what is that doing? This is called just the strict presses. They should be giving you some information on the move. All right. Unfortunately, they not. It does say here, about the shoulder. Yeah. Shoulder mobility drill for active stretches. Okay. So this is dealing with the shoulder mobility. Okay. So we got one for the shoulders. So that's one, and then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just add a jumping jack. So check this out. We got the shoulder. Okay. Do your cardio move, and you can do that as many times as you want, and then you put the shoulder again. So now you got 2 sets in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just showing you an easy way to program your workout. Now let's go to another one. Okay. Now, if I had to choose one more chapter here, I would probably choose, this one right here. Because we don't really fail. What do we get? We get results based on our thinking. So I would choose this. I like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't fail. We get a result. And if we want to change the result, all we got to do is what? Change. The Bible tells us you want to change, you got to listen. You transform the mind, you transform the behind. So I'm going to go with number 10. I like this. 5 and 10. Now I swing back over to this other book and let's see what we get for 15. Okay. So when I swing to this book, I'm looking for that 1-5 to keep it live. So right there, I got my 1-5 right there. Boom. Somebody say punches. So we got shoulder and we got a punch. So I'll come back over here and I just add on. And I just add on to the break of dawn. Punches. Come on. Punches workout. And just because we got to remember yin and yang, you work the upper, you got to work the lower, we're going to throw a little squat in there with kicks. Shout out to the bandmaster. Squat and kick at the same time. In case you got to kick, defend yourself. So we got the punches, and then you just put that again. Punches. This is a whole complete workout right here. You can do this about 2 or 3 times. Shoulder. Well, actually, you're doing shoulder twice already. So probably about 2 times. Unless you really, in shape, advanced, then you could do this about 3 to 5 times. So we got the shoulder. We got the cardio. Once again, the shoulder joint. You do your cardio. You guys are going to tell me the cardio that we're going to do. Oh, I forgot to put my light on. And also, go back to the shoulder. Hit your punches. Get to your squat and kick. Hit the punches again. And then you could even go back into the squat and kick again. Know what I'm saying? Really simple. How many do we do? I told you yesterday if you was on. If you over 40, you should be doing about 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Now you're dealing with the science of program design. For those who are more in shape and a lot younger, yes, you could do 1 whole minute. When you put 30 and 30 together, you get that 60, that divine 60. So yes, you could do a whole minute. Yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? Actually, in the gym, they teach us 30, 60, or 2 minutes if you're really in shape and you're trying to prepare for an event. But of course, use this with wisdom for those who are at the high rate of their heart rate. So of course, you want to train smarter and wiser. Okay? So let's get ready to go with some of these moves. Okay? And I'm grateful and thankful y'all coming in today. We're talking about program design and how to build that positivity, that relationship through martial arts. You got to pray. You got to get a creed. Once again, in Taekwondo, I made one. I'm going to give you my acronym today. FLIP. What does that mean? Faith, love, integrity, perseverance, self-control. FLIPS. 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 Faith, love, integrity, perseverance, self-control. Okay? So once again, we starting off with the shoulders. If you don't have the apparatus to put in your hand, get some water in your hands. All right? But let's just start with some shoulder exercises, okay? You can come into a horse stance, or you can come into a split, and we're going to do from here, we're going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on 9, bring it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, you should be able to be doing more, but I'm also using them as a warm-up. There's a difference between, thank you so much, between warming up. Shout out to the fitness preacher. I was actually supposed to be on with him, so maybe I'll jump off and then jump back on. This brother got a ton of wisdom. He's a master trainer. He did so many certifications. Listen, my muscles be getting jealous. You know what I mean? So listen, we got the shoulder. We got the cardio. You can do any cardio you want. Right now, I'm going to do forms. 2. Or you could just do your jab cross. I was talking to Leo. He was always doing his boxing stance like this, and I said, brother, I want you to switch it up. Put your right leg in front. And now he switched it up, and now he's getting benefits from switching it up. You know what I'm saying? Do your cardio. Once again, you're doing your cardio for 30 seconds, over 40 workouts. Train smarter. Same thing with the job. Stop training time for money. Let's train smarter. We're not just trying to have one way of working out or one stream of income. Next workout was squat and kick. Squat, kick. Squat, kick. 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 Squat, kick. And remember, I'm warming up the body. So I just don't want to go crazy right now because I'm still warming up my body. All right? Don't forget, hit that exercise. Go into the next one, which is punches, and then go back into the squat and kick. All right, here we go. Hitting them legs again. We hitting compound movement. We hitting legs, and we hitting that uppercut. If you want to put a little more weight into it, or you could go into the fighting stance. Sometimes I also go over my variations, an uppercut and also a hook at the same time. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, and have a good time. All right, going back into the front. Repeat. Shoulders, cardio. Shoulders, I'm going into my punches. I'm going into my squat and kick. I'm going into my punches. I'm going into my squat and kick. And just repeat. Over 40, 30 work, 30 rest. You're under 40, you can go for about a minute for the exercise. And then take a break, go back in. Thank you, Fitness Preacher. So listen, Fitness Preacher about to come on, so he gonna let me know if he gonna come on, and I'm gonna shut it down and come right back on. So you have more than enough information. Once again, building a positive relationship through the martial arts is gonna take this. This is what it's gonna take. It's gonna take you to understand. So we're gonna log off and come right back on. If you're talking about positivity, you're talking about prayer. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about positivity, you're talking about a prayer. Remember, only one thought can occupy the mind at a time. One thought. And you got to choose life or death. One thought can occupy the mind at a time. Only one. This is what I learned on my Faith with Fitness journey. Building a positive relationship through the martial arts. This is why we had the sign called the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. And the Bible talks about life or death. Now, if you got to continue to make the right choice like you guys are doing. Because the enemy come to rob, kill, and destroy. And this is what I learned on my martial arts journey. Let me make sure that I continue to stay in that life, speaking life, staying healthy and wealthy, doing what I need to do, praying what I need to pray, because the enemy comes to rob, kill, and destroy. So just by learning this simple, it gave me an understanding that, of course, you see two, but it's more than two in that equation. But it just reminded me what the Bible say. To choose life. To choose life. This is the one that stands for the female or life. If you study the Bible, it also talks about the Holy Spirit also being female, and also wisdom of God being female. This something. Over this side, it's the opposite. You don't want to be negative. So how do you build that positivity through the martial arts? I learned that you can't do nothing without a thought. You know what I'm saying? And with the thought also comes the action or the lifestyle. And if you're not comfortable where you at, then you have the power to change it. And you might need some help. Listen, you do need some help. This is why we got a word, the comforter, Yeah, you need some help. So you gotta get on your knees. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do your squats at the gym, you better get on your knees and do some prayer, because you got some strong knees. If you know how to do some squats, prayer, one thought, make sure you got the action that is also connected to your faith. That's right. What you believe is what you receive. And we want to make sure that we remember this is all about building a character and making sure we standing on supreme love. Okay? So this is what I learned. And this is why I came up with the word Faith with Fitness. So listen, continue to build that positive relationship through your martial arts and your gym workouts. Yes, you got to make sure you keep keep your feet on solid ground. Okay? I'm going to let Leo come on so he can give y'all some more knowledge and wisdom. Let me just see here. He has a ton of workouts. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the New York area, you need to come down to one of the classes. If you could have Wikipedia like knowledge on the fly anywhere, but the exception is you have to have a third eye. If your forehead would do, okay, interesting idea. Okay, but God gave you everything you got. Everything you need, you got it within you. So, you know, certain things we don't got to be installed, you know, because I've seen so many miracles. Yeah, I've seen miracles. People that their leg was short like Bruce Lee, and their leg was getting back in alignment. People back was hurting, you know. So this thing about getting stuff installed, we got to watch out for all that. What's that technology? What's that artificial technology? We got to be mindful. Take care of your melanin. That's the best place to start. Making sure you watch out for those things that tear down your melanin stores. Too much, the wrong light. Are you getting enough vitamin D from the sun? Versus you got some other artificial light. Getting too much exposure from these devices. Eating the foods that also deal with your melanin, that mess up your melanin. You know? Yeah. Know how to protect your phone. Do you have certain things on your phone like I do that protect yourself? Yeah. From the food to the lighting to the water. Do you have what's the name on your shower? I forgot what you call it. Do you have a joint on your shower to protect your water? Just doing those little simple things, you'd be surprised, helps a whole lot. I'll give you more at another time. But yeah, protection is also, listen, building a positive relationship is also dealing with protection. Your immune system is your self-defense system. So we got to make sure we be on point with it. Fitness the Right Way is going to come on and share some ideas. So I'm coming back on like in about 1 minute. Okay? So he can come on in because this brother is, listen, he got a whole lot of workouts. He's probably at the gym now. So let me tune right back in. Kingdom of Heaven is within. Come on back.